What's up, everyone? We are back with my platinum trophy 100% walkthrough, playthrough, whatever you want to call it, of the Legend of Dragoon. The last episode, we made it to the Divine Tree. Once we got to the Divine Tree, we made it inside of the moon that never sets. All these Signispheres were unfortunately destroyed, and now we basically just have to stop the birth of the God of Destruction, the Virage Embryo. All right, now let's get it started. I'm sure we're gonna get started with an encounter right here. Yep. And I did just start drinking coffee, so I had to fast all morning, so I couldn't have anything. I couldn't eat or have any coffee. Just getting some blood work done, and here we are. Okay, cool. First edition of the day. We got it. You love to see it. Now these guys do have a decent amount of health, but that's because we're on the moon. The final area of the game, they have to be not squishy, right? I was trying to think right there, I'm sorry. My brain is just not working. I'm gonna just have rose blocks so these guys can get some more additions in. Perky step! Oh, you love to see it. And you're stunned. Blazing Dynamo is such a fluid addition. The animations on this are really good for, what, 2000? When this game was released, right? Bro's about to get a level up. Okay. Let me make sure my audio's all good. Yeah, everything's good. I hate to say it, but we are about 2 or 3 episodes away from finishing this game. It's been 2 years in the making. Now, one thing to note, every area we're going to go to right now is part of someone's memories. It's going to invoke singular fights, and by that I mean, I'll just show you. How about that? You see Miranda? It's going to invoke some of her backstory, and only she is going to be in the fight. That's why you saw me gear her up earlier. But this fight can be cheesed. Well, I don't want to say cheesed, but trivialized, and I'm going to 100% trivialize it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hate fighting as Miranda. Basically, she's saying, I remember this place, I need to go check alone. And look at this. Hearing the heart in the background is so ominous. This is her old home. Well, the forest of her home. Those are her parents. That's obviously Miranda. Go home, Miranda. Huh? You have a kid? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Because I married that man, my life has been completely ruined. So I will kind of go a little slower through these parts since they do flush out a lot of characters' backstory and make them a lot more relatable, as well as invoke emotions. It's a beautiful part of the storytelling, and I don't want to just glaze over it because I already know it. Yep. She doesn't have enough food, she's starving every day, she can't stand it. All he does is drink. And she left Miranda behind. Abandoned her child. She could have at least taken her with her. And that's where we get into a boss fight. There's mostly going to be dialogue prompts in these fights, so you really have to answer them the correct way. Now look at this. This is a pretty cool boss, right? The Death Rose. Alrighty. Can't use Dragoon in this fight, but guess what we can use? We can use Psych Bomb X. Just pop Psych Bomb. If you really want to make sure you finish her off in one go, you can pop Power Down and then do this. I actually don't know how much health this boss has. And look, it's a face. Why? Why did you abandon Dad and me? Ah, Miranda. I had no choice. This boss has 2400 health, so it's not even KO yet. Shut up. Dad fell ill and I became an orphan. You could never imagine how I've lived since then. Ah, it hurts. Now this boss can actually drain your health, I believe. I understand that what I've done is unforgivable as a mother, but I want you to understand. What do you want me to understand? I worked because I didn't want you. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Okay, I read that incorrectly. I worked because I didn't want you, a newborn baby, to starve. But he didn't even try to work. My father may not have been a respected man, but at least he was with me all the time, unlike you! Ah, it hurts. So everyone basically faces their past when we do these boss fights. There's gonna be a couple of them. I don't kind of want to spoil who they are, and I think that should be... I can imagine how angry you are at me, but I never forgot about you, even for a moment. Don't lie to me! It's not a lie. I visited him so many times to take you with me, but every time he just kicked me out. Okay, so I retract what I said earlier. She did try. You have the same name as the goddess of Mill. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. She is pure and loved by everybody. I named you that because it was my wish for you. Ah, it hurts. Let's pop one more. I think this should be the last one. You could also just guard. This boss does do a bunch of other attacks, but she just hasn't had the chance to do them because I've been absolutely pressuring her with that psych bomb. Kind of nuked her. This is the first time this has happened. That she's only got one turn. I've never used Psych Bomb before. I am sorry to make you feel lonely, Miranda. Forgive me. Okay, now if you say no, I cannot forgive you. The battle goes on until you choose I forgive you, so I just don't recommend it. If you want to end the battle, do that. There you go. You've conquered your past. You're a stronger person. Now you have your ultimate weapon, Detonate Arrow, I believe. Oh, we don't get it yet. I take it back. And there we go. Acceptance and forgiveness. Like I said, all the other trophies we're going to get in the game, we're going to get by simply playing the story. I wish there would have been a lot more, but whatever. If they ever do a remake, I'm sure they'll put some in there. Remake, remaster, sequel, prequel, just give me something. A crumb, if you will. Poor Miranda. She was abandoned. Her dad died. She had it a little rough, you know? Let's get our party back. Dart has D-Spirit, but it doesn't really matter. I gotta check the other people. This is innately gonna spoil who it is, but whatever. Let's put this on. We'll be alright. Yeah, we're good for now. The other two fights are... Well, Hashel's fight is a little iffy. Just because the individual that you fight does have an attack that gets you all the way down to 1 HP. Now, what did I get through this? A frozen jet? Goodbye. Get out of here. Downburst. Okay, yeah. All these are just magic attack items. Also, I read that the cute cat is only in the Divine Tree. So since I didn't farm the Dancer Shoes right there, which is a 2% drop rate, I looked up the drop rate. It's extremely rare. You won't be able to get another one throughout the entire game. There's only one in a treasure chest. And I am kind of salty about that because I would like Rose's speed to be optimized accordingly because she's going to be my main DPS in the final fight. and I wouldn't be able to use her in that sense unless I use a speed up, which I guess I will, but I don't know. 923, see, she's not even hitting. I knew I should have just blocked. Well, never mind. You're gonna miss. What a turd. So happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day, or has had a great day. We're about 10 minutes in, okay. So I think it'll be this and then maybe one more video. I mean, it's just boss fights after this, it really is. A teensy weensy bit of maybe there's not even any exploration, honestly. Unless you get to Dart and Rose's part, then yeah. Now this is where you have a crossroads. If you look to the left, you see that white light in the little cocoon. It's another entrance, it's just not open yet. You'll make a circle around. See right over there? You'll make a circle back around and come here one last time before going to the main battle. And you hear that? Look at this. We're in. Where are we, dude? Yeah, there's people. She cut herself? You feel pain at a certain... Dude, she is insane. This world is reality. Not a mistake. This is, yep, a building in Serdio. So this is based off of Albert's memories. And look who that is. Looks Serdian. No, she is not. You know who that is, right, guys? Come on, y'all know. Ashel knows. Alright, immediately go over here. If you don't already... Actually, no, hold on. We're gonna go in here to get the D-Spirit off. Just because I hate having status elements on. It's like pretty annoying. Oh, sorry. Also, once I'm finished with this game, I will be restarting my Clair Obscure playthrough. So we're doing another turn-based RPG or JRPG, whatever you want to say. I don't know. It's developed by some French developers. So does JRPG still kind of like... Can you still label it as that if it's a Japanese role-playing game? That's what JRPG means, right? Well, whatever. It's a turn-based game with timed mechanics, like Dragoon. That's why I love it so much. I just got a little overwhelmed by playing this and Doom and that at the same time. So I figured I would focus on this, finish this game, because it's been 2 years and I'm just a scumbag. Treat you some spirits. He's rich. Yeah, you can talk to people. You are Dran, aren't you? Indeed. You know what those guys on the bottom left look like? That soldier? He looks like the soldiers from Final Fantasy VII. Was it second class? The blue ones? So it must be mailed 20 years ago. Yep. Come over here. This is the merchant. You can buy a bunch of stuff from this person. Let's see what we can get. If we need anything. This is your final merchant you're ever going to have, so... Hailberg, if you don't already have it. Basher, this is her ultimate weapon. Yep, this is what I wanted. Oh, you can also get the dragon armor here. Nice. Magical ring raises magical attacking power. This is really good for Maru if you're using her as a magical attacker. Raises magical defense, attack badge, guard badge, all this good stuff. Okay. So I would love to get violet dragon armor and gold dragon armor just because of my collector nature. But I'm gonna opt for this because we just don't really need it. We'll be fine. We're never gonna use them. Let's see what additions they have on. Check out Albert, Hashel, and Kongol. See what you want. Oh, his is finished? What? Blazing Dynamo is done. We've got Hex Hammer on. Cool. Dust of Wind Dance. Perfect. Oh, 4 more for her? This is lovely. Just lovely. Let's go over chair. Talk to you. Kind of just talking to these people. You don't really need to. But I want to enjoy this final part of this game. I don't want to rush it. Because this could be just an hour's worth of content if I wanted it to be. Maybe even less. And y'all know what this tune is. Here's the item shop. I'm going to sell a downburst and buy a fog. Alright, oh, I meant to buy Angel's Prayer, so I meant to buy shit. I always want to have at least 3 Angel's Prayers. I'm kind of anal about that. I know I just wasted money, whatever. Talk to this guy, you can't go over there yet. We're gonna go through Hashel's now. I wonder what screenshot I'll add for this. If I do rush it, I could get to a certain part that I kind of want to get to, and that would be the thumbnail. But I really just don't want to rush it. I'll tell you what's in these chests. I won't grab them though. Okay. So you can talk to these guys. There's an item over here you can get. 200G, awesome. Gold is always welcome. But most of the items you'll find are going to be attack items, I believe. So there's an attack item right there. Don't go through here, that's the wrong way. We're going to get into an encounter. It is kind of irking me that I'm not picking up that chest, but it's just gonna, I've been discarding items the whole playthrough and wasting money. Let's see how heavy dart hits now. He was hitting for what, like, oh, I could do Maru too, so she can max hers out. She's at 79. Cool. Now we'll go with darts, and he will show us how strong he's become. It was 11:23, right? 11:53, okay. Whatever. Rose is so close to a level up, so is Maru. We're probably gonna get like 2 or 3 level ups before the final boss. I want to be 40, that would be cool. I have gotten to the max level in the game, which is level 60. And normally you'd think it's 99 or 100. Nope, you max out at 60. Because by the time you get here, like towards the end of the game, you're going to be in your late 30s. Unless you grind and sit there, you're just not going to hit max level. Dart has like 6k health, I think, at level 60. I need to go through one of my saves. Once we save it, I'll show you guys. Yeah, Hash was like, let me go, come on. This is all me. Now with this fight coming up, Claire, she has an attack called Destroy 4 Gods, or Destroy the 4 Gods. No matter what amount of health you're at, it takes you all the way down to 1 HP. When that happens, just use a healing fog and get all the way back up to max. You can buy more fogs. It's no big deal, honestly. It's me, your father. Don't come here, I hate you, Dad. You yelled at me. Told me I wasn't your daughter, so I left, and then got married and had a kid. She doesn't want to fight. I strictly disciplined you since you were little. I only had you. I had to hand my art, this ancestral art, down to the next generation. And I do kind of understand him. He was burdened by that. What is it? Not formality, but the like ancestral thing where you have to hand it down and keep passing it down to generation. He was burdened by that. It's not his fault in that sense, but he also could have made the choice to not hand it to her and hand it to maybe the other person that was training with her. And just have it not be in the family, in the blood. It's a martial art to give life to people. Please understand. And now you can see how she used the martial art, Claire. That's why her ultimate is called Destroy the Four Gods. I haven't done Hexhammer in so long, so if I mess it up, please, I apologize. Blink and went on the offensive with swiftness. It was an innate art. And that's what he tries to say. She was like kind of possessed by the god of destruction. So she was just made to be this warrior. Yep, see, the war god is much. And this is where she has her split personality. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean she had this out in the real world. She just has this in the moon. Just to give him a tougher battle. Alright, Hexhammer. I haven't done this in forever. Let's see what we do. Yep. Whoa. We know where that ends up. I forgot to use Psych Bomb, so I'll do that. And then I'll use Hexhammer. I do apologize if you don't enjoy the Psych Bomb, but it makes these battles just a lot easier. And I'm trying to show you strats to help you improve your life and not struggle. But these battles are genuinely enjoyable. She has 3,200 health, by the way, so she's still got a bunch left after this. I hate you, Dad! You did this to my body. It's your fault, Dad! No, it's impossible. The transmigration of the war god. She demonized. Ugh! Yeah, the founder is the only one to ever reach that level. Here's the Destroy the Four Gods right here. Destroy the poor god. I always thought it said destroy the poor guy, but it's destroy the four gods. Ooh, what? The black art of marijuana? Four gods destruction. How did Claire learn? Yep, takes you down to 1 HP. So just beware. Just pop a fog and you're good. And then make sure you hit your hex hammers. I'm always gonna hit hex hammer except that very first part. I'm the war god. I preside over the art of war and beckon death. It was your desire to awaken me. I am the answer to your long quest. No, you are my Claire. You are not the war god. Leave from the body of my Claire. Hashel's basically like a priest right now. He's trying to exorcise the demon. It's the pained voice of Claire. Hang in there, I'm coming to save you. So she will use Destroy the Four Gods, right? Yeah, here we go. Destroy the Four Gods. So you're gonna have to use another fog. That's why I have to. And then in the next iteration, you'll be good. Oh my god, dude. It's gonna get me every time. Because I haven't used Hashel since the beginning of the game. I feel your art down to my... Yeah, you have to use Mind's Eye Awaken. That's what you have to say. I don't care about myself. I have to save my daughter, Claire. I'll focus all my body and soul to this. And kill the devil that possesses my Claire. I apologize for not hitting Hex Hammer more and showing you another character. Not right here. Boom. Got her. So when you do Mind's Eye Awaken, you can actually finish the quest without getting all the way down to red HP. We did use 2 healing fogs though, which does kind of suck, but it is what it is. Level 32, cool. We're never gonna need them, so it's whatever. Cage up, Claire. Defeat Claire. Told you it's just gonna be trophy after trophy after this point. You also saw the past? Yes, I did, but the past wasn't as bitter as I imagined. Technically, Dart has some of that blood in him. 50%, right? The future when the world will be destroyed. Yeah, so there's also the future in here. So I want to show you guys that because I didn't even really think about it until yesterday. I was like, wait, in this certain room, there's a certain object that they literally don't have because they don't have like electricity and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now I gotta remember where to go from here. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we gotta go back to the inn. That's right, yeah. All of this, like these whole areas are all intertwined. We're gonna be backtracking a little bit. Here, I can show you guys what's in this chest now. Spectral Flash. We're gonna sell it and buy 2 fogs. Make sure you always have your fogs on you because you're gonna need them for the other fights. We're gonna have a lot of solo battles. As I kind of touched upon earlier, we're at 26 minutes. I think we can do 1 or 2 more. Okay, if you need to, rest up. Let me go here. Buy something. I actually don't have the saves on this, do I? Because it's my PlayStation 5. I have the saves on my PlayStation 1. So sell this, then buy 2 fogs. Let's save. And I'm not mentally ill, so I'm not gonna grind for 72,000 hours to get to level 60. It's just not happening. There is a certain enemy in the dragon place. You'll see that soon, where you can grind and get a lot of XP. Yeah, these are all just my starting saves. Where you can get a lot of XP. It's one of the few enemies in the game that's a rare spawn that gives you a lot of experience. Now we can go down here. Ah, I remember. Yep. Just keep going. You can't go over there yet. Those soldiers are blocking, so you're gonna have to go down here. That'll be Albert's fight over there, obviously. Keep going. And we're just proceeding through the moon. We're in the sky. Are we floating in the air? You can stand up. It seems there's an invisible floor. So the floor is visible to us, obviously. Since this is just a video game and we didn't know where to walk, but it's invisible to them, which is kind of cool to think about. You're on a cloud. Now, don't go to the right at all. There's no chests. Just go directly above you. Especially if you want to avoid encounters. Keep going. To the left and to the right, this is where we're going to get split off. Michael! That's her dragon. Sure is. It was the vassal dragon. My dragon. So we finally get to see Rose's dragon, like her actual dragon, not the one from her magic. That is just a false phony. And he just starts raining down blows on us. You can see everyone jumped to the right except Rose and Dart. We jumped to the left, as per usual. Yeah, we'll be fine. We've been split up before. We found our way back. But look at us, we're at the home of Giganto. She called it Michael. So we're gonna finish with Congles, and I think I'll call it. I think that's what we'll do. Because I want the final boss to be its own video. So I've had one video kind of reserved. That's why I've been saying like 2 or 3. Because the parts would be leading up to it, that'll probably be 2 videos, and then the final boss fight will be its own final video. Goals coming, run! See, so Everyone was killing all the Giganto, and there was only one left. Who do you think that one was? The horses look so funny. They look like anteaters in this game. I love it. There will be no one to devastate the Holy Land of the Gigantos ever. But Your Majesty Dolo, we may be too late. Only if Your Majesty Carlo gives us permission to dispatch. Don't talk about it. He is no longer alive. Yeah, because you killed him. Look, it's Congo! He had hair then. Well, he has a mohawk, I think. There are no more people to prosecute you. You can live in peace from now on. What's your name? Human, get out! Don't be so disrespectful. I'm a man who wishes the coexistence of all species. Dole genuinely did wish that. He just ended up getting corrupted by Lloyd. And I think the Dragoon stone as well, or I'm not sure. Everybody dead, Congo alone. Look at him, he's shaking, he's pissed. And I do feel bad for Congo because Emperor Dole, who was basically his savior, we fucking murdered him after we whooped his ass. Like, that's kind of fucked up, right? We can't replace. Thank you, Jesus. No, I don't think there's any encounters here anyways, but oh well. You hear that? What's that? Emperor Dole strong. Emperor Dole said, strong leader is required to make equal world. Strong leader needs strong power. Congo will get strongest power. Dart needs Congo, so Congo go. So technically, this is where you would get Congo's Dragoon Stone finally. Like, you would have to wait till the very end of the game if you didn't know to go back to Lohan at that merchant and acquire it there. You would go the entire game without it. And I've done that before, because I never knew. And here's Endora, his brother. He has 2 mohawks instead of 1, as well as 2 axes instead of 1. I see. He reminds me of Encred or Goblin Slayer, because all he says is I see. Brother the strongest, Congo admire brother. Brother Congo's pride. I see. Congo overcomes now. And then we fight him and then he just says come. Like, easiest dialogue to write ever. But it still gives a little depth to Congo's character. And look at Endora, he has 2 axes, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, let's start off with your ult, thanks, dickhead. Now you know why Congo's ults when he had this armor were like this, because his brothers were. I really do wish we had the gold dragon. Oh my god, look at how much health Congo has, holy god. Oh, did I give him the physical ring? Or the dragon helm or something? I think his ults are or his attacks are awesome too. Inferno! He has 3,000 health, by the way. It would take us a lot of additions to get his health down, so I will use Psych Bomb. And I know he doesn't have a lot of magic attack, but regardless. And this fight isn't like the other ones. You actually do need to take him down to 0 health. So use all the repeat items you have. Power up, power down, speed up, whatever. I would advise just using Psych Bomb and then just going from there. $2,000, yeah, he's almost done. Inferno! I want to see his other axe attack. He has 2. There you go. Oh no. That was his other one. Well, we're never gonna deplete our... Oh man, I can't even go into his Dragoon. That's the final hit. All you have to do is beat him. Congos is just about proving his power. That's literally it. And you get Congo's ultimate weapon, Endora's axe. So you get his brother's axe. His brother, I think, was the strongest. And look, vanquish Endora indoors. That's kind of funny. Okay. Go to the people who need your power. And I guess he was better at speaking. Receive the power to overcome Endora, the strongest power. Congo, the pride of Endora. Well done. And this is where you get the Golden Dragoon spirit normally. You would obtain it like right now, but it's gonna probably block that out because we already have it. Usually it's like the special item, ding, da 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 ding, whatever sound it is. The moon wants us to overcome our obstacles. It's the flesh of the god of destruction. What the god of destruction wants to show us is annihilation. Well, it's sure training us to go against that. You can go down here. There's nothing down here, but I figured I'd show you. Actually, there is an item. I lied. Golden Dragon's armor. Oh, thank God I didn't buy it earlier. So if you're using... What's his face? Don't even buy it. 261. And then Golden Dragon armor. There you go. The only one that we don't have is Hashel's. But I'm never going to use him, so it is what it is. That was the final time we were going to use him, was the Claire fight. Alrighty, let's run out. One to the left. And here we go. We're out. There's no items over there. Don't even bother running back over there. To the right. Now we're going to go back to the inn. This is where I said we're going to be backtracking a lot. Every single one of these places are tied into one another. There's just portals at different exits that, you know, if you start right there, they're just not generated yet because you haven't gotten to that point in the game. I was hoping I'd be able to get a save off, but it's gonna cut to the other. Couldn't find Dart anywhere. Yep, so they're just choosing to wait for him, which is a smart idea. Since we got separated and we all knew a point like that we've seen previously, usually that's a meeting point to go back to. Not just proceeding forward. Now I don't remember if there's a save point in this area. So I'm gonna actually... Yeah, we're at 38 minutes? Okay. Look at that little dragon. Oh, it just got eaten. By that big dragon or whatever the hell that is. She's ready. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, oh my God, obviously this is where we get Rose's final weapon. Nope, you're wrong. Look at the baby dragons. Baby dragons. This is a baby dragon. It was called a pseudo dragon. It seems everything, including the future and past, exist here. My favorite pseudo dragons didn't make it to the present age, but I am encountering the past now. But we don't have time to be sentimental. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so I'm actually gonna cut it right here. All we have is, look, you get to see the dragons run off screen. We have a fight with Rose, we have Maru's fight, Albert's fight, and then I think I have two more. So after this, we're gonna do one more episode and then the final. So it was actually 3 videos in total. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for watching this playthrough. I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.